Hey guys, welcome back. It's Maverick here, and today we are with the final episode of Mushoku Tensei. Yes, that's right. Apparently, this only has 11 episodes. Of course, there is still a second season coming, or a second core, depending on how you look at it. But no, this is the end point for this season, right? And last episode we revealed some dysfunction within Rudy's team as of right now. You know, Rudy himself, even though he's trying to be the leader, he's got his own issues, his own demons to work out. You know, a basic, how can I say it, a fundamental lack of confidence and whatnot, and a fundamental fear of death, which, you know, you can't really blame him for. I mean, in this modern day and era, we don't really deal with the concept of fighting to death, right? Eris definitely has an anger management issue. That's nothing new. Same with Ridgeroot as well. Not quite anger management, but more so much too stoic in his beliefs and whatnot. He needs to learn to be a little bit more flexible, right? And with this last episode, with the last episode that we had, and then this final episode, I do believe that we're gonna see them try to work together as a team to get through their first actual mission, which is a hunting mission as well, right? Hunting monsters and whatnot, and we can end this season on a high note, I guess. So, with that being said, let's get into the episode. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, I wasn't expecting you, Roxy. Is this a town? I have to. The gray rats probably were able to survive, right? Yeah, you would think that the gray rats are probably a little bit stronger than the normal common folk. Are they on the MIA list though? His former party members? I would guess. What? Where did. What? Where are they gone? Huh. Oh, and I guess they're already doing the. They're already doing the, taking on the missions and whatnot. The Holy Millis King. One. Huh. That was certainly a lot of information right then and there. What happened to Paul's side? What? I thought that like that light and whatnot only had something to do with, you know, the town and all. Hmm. So again, as I said at the beginning of the the episode. Probably give us a chance to watch them grow their teamwork, grow their trust, or something like that. Oh, it's these three? Triple booking? Yeah, first come, first served. Isn't that how things generally go? Well, if they are going to get into trouble, then you can fight something strong, right? Oh, there's a spider. Oh, they're dead. Oh. Yeah, I guess Rudy isn't exactly that adept at understanding like the relative power level. In a sense, he's currently like us, right? How do we actually tell that they can handle or they can't handle? They're adventures, dude. Yeah. Well said, dude. Hmm. Good move, dude. Good move. What about Rudy's mental, though? Especially after last episode, he told Ridgerin not to kill people. Now he's indirectly responsible for their death. Ooh, this is spicy. Oh, I guess all three are dead. And here I was thinking that guy was gonna die already. Woof! Oof. Dang. Varys is quite talented, I gotta say. Oh, sneak attack. Damn. Damn. I am impressed. This tension. Have you considered asking for Eris's and Ridgeru's opinion? Or is he gonna kill him right here and then? Oh, really? The whole city? No, seriously, dude. I think Ridgeru himself is able to handle it. Oh. Like seriously, just the hair color is enough. What? But you were just willing to kill off the entire city. You're not making any sense, Rudy. Hmm. Interesting. Huh. I definitely wasn't expecting this much drama right here and then. And the person in question is. Eh. Huh. This turned out to be much more wholesome than I was expecting. And Ares is gonna be like, "What are you guys laughing about? Let me in on the fun." Yep. In some ways, Richard is essentially like a father figure to Rudy right now, considering, his past and all. Wait, like, sir. Oh my god. Hide his gem? A hat? Oh yeah, okay, okay. Okay, okay, this is much more... Okay, okay. I actually... Okay, this is a much... Uh, this is a much more acceptable sort of disguise, I feel. Yeah, discuss with them. And there we go. That is it for now. Oh, looks like the ending actually has some stuff fast forwarding through their travels and whatnot. And damn, Eris impressed me a lot more than I would have thought. I mean, I knew that Rudy was already quite advanced, in his age, with the magic he could use. Eris, I thought, was just, talented for her age. I didn't really expect her to. I didn't really expect her to be so strong. Dang, this long adventure, this long trek towards home. They're not even quite home yet, they're just at a kingdom. One kingdom. Oh, and apparently they're now on a ship heading back? Oh, wait! Rocks? Yeah! I have! Alright. No, it just suddenly dawned on me that I do think I've read this far before. Okay, I really don't know now. Anyway, see you guys after this. Well, okay, there we are done with the first season. So I got kind of excited at the very end there because once again, I do have this feeling of deja vu that I actually already know this situation, right? If my memory serves me correct, and what I'm thinking about that I've read in the past does correlate with this anime, this particular work as well, it's that Roxy and the two former Paul's companions are going to get to the same place where Rudy and the other two are staying, but they're always going to be running in parallel to each other, right? They're not really going to meet. I think that's what happens. So once again, that probably means that I have already read this far in the original either manga or light novel or whatnot, but it's all getting jumbled up, and I don't really remember some things, right? Especially since last episode I was talking about how, hey, this entire situation where we got this warrior escorting the two kids all the way and not being able to enter cities and whatnot because he's a wanted man, and so on and so forth. I do have a recollection of that sort of context, that sort of scenario, right? It's just that the particular details I've already forgotten about. So at this point, I'm actually kind of convinced that I have already read this far. And if this is the case, then actually I should have read a bit further than I initially expected. So perhaps even like 6 episodes into season 2 or something like that. But at this point, the memory is so fuzzy that I literally can't really remember. Like, I have no recollection at all with the events of this particular episode, right? With Kurt's party and them not being able to save one of the members, and Ridgeru revealing himself, and so on and so forth. I actually don't remember that at all. So I think to me, this can still count as a sort of like a blind reaction. But anyways, that's kind of beside the point, right? Let's talk about this actual episode at hand. So it did pretty much turn into what I was expecting, a sort of way for these three to really start getting on the same page, start trusting each other, really work together as a team instead, right? Certainly the conclusion drawn from this, Rudy said it himself, right? Being able to discuss amongst themselves about what they should do, their plans and whatnot, not really putting it all on himself. Not only is that stressful, like, come on, let's be realistic here. Rudy isn't exactly the best at this, right? I mean, this is not one of those works where the isekai has like OP abilities, like status checks and status windows and whatnot, knowing exactly what's going on, so on and so forth. Sure, he's talented at magic, but that's basically it, right? And beyond that, he doesn't really have anything special to bring to the table, especially considering in his former life he wasted some 30 or so years being a NEET, right? Being a generally useless person. I'm sorry, that's to tell the truth, but that's just how it is, right? Unless potentially his knowledge of fantasy games and whatnot are able to help him, but so far it hasn't really sprung up that much either, right? So for all intents and purposes, he is a child as well, right? He's and he needs the guidance and help of others as well. Especially in this scenario, right? The scene where this big monster popped up and whatnot, I was instantly thinking, I didn't expect them to instantly die or anything, but I was thinking, Rudy, are you sure you're assessing this situation correctly? Because, right beside you is a warrior with much, much more experience than you, and certainly he seems very concerned about this entire thing. But, what's happened, and that was it, right? However, I do like the sort of resolution of that, and for the record, I agree with what Kurt said there. They are adventurers, not children. They've already registered as adventurers. They've signed up for this life, and they have to be prepared to bear the consequences, right? It is not their job to be babysitters and whatnot. Those are you should treat them as full-blown adventurers / warriors as well. So, I think there's a way to be sympathetic towards them, but I also at the same time realize that that's really not their problem, right? It's not their problem the onus is not on Rudy and the others to help the other adventurers and whatnot. And yeah, that's basically it, right? That's just the situation. Now, I do find more so than that, for me, the sort of ironic thing about everything is because Rudy let him in his inaction, allowed that guy to be killed, right? When previously he specifically told Rizuru to not kill anyone. So, there is a sort of dissonance here, but combined with the fact that he was willing to kill that horse dude at the end there, I think what Rudy actually means is not a particular aversion towards killing, but rather just the fact that he doesn't want Rizuru to do the killing, right? And I guess in a pinch, he'd probably also not allow Eris to do that, because he has to protect her and so on and so forth, even though I do feel like on Eris' side, she probably is not going to mind all that much, if anything. So, at least we got that, and, that definitely, plus, that definitely makes me also a lot more, I gotta say, a lot more, calm to the fact that, hey, we're not going to have this entire situation where Rudy refuses to kill and all the problems that it's going to generate later on, right? Especially in this kind of fantasy world. So, yeah, that's, and I thought that was kind of funny in regards to that scene as well, where he was about to kill the horse guy, right? Gathering mana, gathering magic and whatnot, but also, with his words and whatnot, it almost seemed like he was going to call in some big magic to destroy the city entirely, which obviously would be kind of, not only overkill. I highly doubt that Rudy would actually be able to do that at this point in time, but it was certainly a fun timing to say those words and then gather his energy at the same time, right? But of course, it was diffused by Rizuru, and by the way, I do like his new look a lot more. I think sorry, it's not to say that I like his new look a lot more. It's more so to say that it's a lot more realistic, right? The fact that he can actually hide, that ring, that third eye, which should be a dead giveaway, and something a little bit more direct than just dyeing your hair, right? So that was good. Beyond that, what else for this episode? I do have a feeling that those adventures probably Kirk, right? Or Kurt, I kind of for Kirk or Kurt, something of that sort. Probably we'll see them again. It definitely strikes me as a sort of situation where they're going to want to prove that, prove their own mettle sometime in the future as well. So I guess maybe we can look forward to that. Maybe not. Eris's ability, her combat ability, definitely impressed me a lot. I wasn't expecting her to actually be able to be this effective, to be honest. Considering I already spoke within the episode, right? I certainly expect Rizuru to be able to handle the situation. Rudy, we already know that he's a very high-level magic user comparatively already. I still don't know exactly, but we definitely know that he with his current strength as in his magical abilities, there's no problem to view him as like same rank as a veteran adventurer or whatnot, right? But Eris, even though I knew she was talented, I didn't really expect her to exhibit this level of prowess. So definitely golf clap for her, and really excited to see what she's gonna do in the next season. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. I will definitely be watching the next season once it rolls out. This has been quite the fun journey. I love the inner dialogue being voiced by Sugita-san. And it definitely adds a lot more to this anime format as well compared to reading it, right? Where you can have this difference of voices, and I don't know, it just makes it overall feel a lot more fun to have this sort of contrast here. And the animation and whatnot, still stellar. The fight scenes, honestly, I was much more impressed by the initial few episodes than what happened later on, but they're still pretty impressive, right? I don't think we're gonna get into any big honking battles until maybe the next season or whatnot. Although I guess the scene where the magic pierced through that cobra's heart, if you will, would it be heart or its body, was certainly quite cool and impressive. But anyways, so we shall see in the next season, which I actually don't know when is. Let me try to look this up right now. Is it going to be in? It's going to be in July, apparently. So I guess we have another season to wait. In the meantime, well, if you guys are here for the first time, feel free to check out my other stuff as well. Subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. For my normal subscribers, well, of course, we are going into the next season. I've already put my video out on, more of a discussion video on what I'm gonna watch for next season. So do feel free to watch that and leave what you want me to watch in that video as well. So stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye. Peace.